Jeez Louise! Thank you very much. Thank you very much, lovers of Twi'lek. Super sweet of you. Thank you so much. If your name is Citizen, Danger, Area Echo, Nanashi, Nehi, or Skutsu, feel free to say thank you to lovers of Twi'leks who got you a sub, and now you can watch ad-free. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. We're going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. Today is kind of a chill, laid-back day compared to yesterday, where we took on some more difficult challenges with Team Disco. Had some really good kind of discussions with Team Disco yesterday about the efficiency of running R4, at least just in story mode, for quote-unquote now. We had a nice, lovely raid by Dr. Gameology, who used to play SWTOR back in the day, which is how I know him, and he is currently playing Final Fantasy. He was playing Final Fantasy 7, and then he regularly plays Final Fantasy 14. Big thank you to DH Gamer. Thank you for your really long time ongoing support for this project too, as well as to Phantom. Same deal. Still absolutely blows my mind that you guys could be supporting a project for this long. Bringy says, you have 1 billion credits, let alone 3 billion? Oh my gosh, Bringy, stick around for a story. Let me do the news and I'll show you guys what's up with the 3 billion credits. And no, Bringy, I'm normally flat broke. Normally, I'm like, as soon as I get credits, I spend them. They go, bye-bye, bye-bye. Right out the window. All right, so let's take a look at the news. What's going on in Star Wars The Old Republic? Yeah, I'm too busy spending money on fashion for Team Disco uniforms. That's right. Today is Giant Thursday, March 13th. Sale of the day is the Lotus Blade Dual Saber. Ooh, half price. I'm actually, I think I am looking to buy this one. Speaking of which, a really nice looking saber, nothing flashy or spectacular, just a nice little model with a very old school kind of katana style hilt. Yeah, it's a nice one. Check the GTN for that as usual. I will say, do note that often dual sabers are cheaper on the GTN than on the cartel market, so sometimes you can find them for a good deal. Like, I've noticed a lot of the cartel market weapons seem to hover around the 100 million mark. The newer, most rare, most recently introduced weapons in the cartel market hover around 100 million credits, give or take, on the Starforge server, give or take. And I assume those are from people buying them with cartel coins to resell. However, oh, it makes a cool sound? I don't think I knew that. I'm trying to collect them all so I can eventually work on the sounds. What server is your fortune on? I don't want to talk about it. I'll tell you the story later, absolutely. I didn't know it made a cool sound. I've got some cool potential updates on the sound thing. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx myself. I learned something recently that may help me catalog the sounds in a way that doesn't make me want to die. But anyways, sometimes people get these type of rare weapons from a cartel pack. Just randomly. They weren't looking to buy to resell it, so they're not necessarily trying to make big bucks profit. They opened a cartel pack either from Galactic Seasons. You can totally get them from there. You can get rare stuff from those, which is crazy. And we've literally seen platinum stuff drop from the free Galactic Seasons ones on stream. I was trying to show you guys how they're not, how they could be bad, and then we got like freaking Defiant vented lightsabers, something stupid like that. But check the GTN. Like I said, sometimes people get them kind of by accident, and so they resell them, and not necessarily at the correct price. I hope they can make a sound tuning. Peridot, I don't think they will ever make a sound tuning that can maybe actually, but I hope one day they make a sound like chip card. Yeah, so you could swap out the sounds with your favorite appearance. Wouldn't that be awesome? So the Pirate Incursion event is going to be running on March 18th. Note that this is a different event than what is currently running, the Spring Abundance Festival, which you can learn more about at SWTORista.com/events. That is running right now. We might run a little bit of this today, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure. I'm having trouble deciding. PvP Season 7 is currently running. Twitch drops free reward for the mount is currently running. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. If you haven't already earned this mount, the way that you get it is by watching on Twitch. Sorry for those of you on the YouTube side of things. So sorry. Don't be sad. We had Austin over on YouTube says, howdy, if you're raiding, is there any room left today? We are not raiding. We usually do that on Mondays. On Mondays. By the way, I have a friend who's farming credits and is up to 5. Oh, they're farming cats, not credits. They're farming cats and up to 5 cats in the past week. What are they doing with all those cats? Are they selling the cats for money? Or are they like, for credits? Or are they like trying to get cats for friends? Or are they trying to get a cat on every character? Let's see. Update 7.6.1 is the most recent update that came out. You can view information about that on Swtorista.com. And let's see what else is going on. I think that's it. Oh, we had a little update this morning. You'll notice when you jump into your game, the next time it'll have a small update. And that included basically some bug fixes. Uprisings. Oh, I wanted to check that really fast. Hang on. Uprisings. Sorry, it's cut off. Uprisings in the activity finder will now allow groups of any composition. So let's double check and see that's actually live. Fixed an issue where conquest points were not being calculated properly if a player had duplicate strongholds. And I've seen a couple of people asking, how the hell do you get duplicate strongholds? I didn't know you could buy those. And the answer is during a server merge a while ago. I don't even remember if it was the last one or the one before it. Oh, Peridot. Thank you so much, Peridot. I gotta ask, is your username a reference to the gemstone, or is it just a cool name with a different meaning? Because there's a gemstone called Peridot, but it spelled a little different. Sunjammer, thank you so much as well, and thank you guys for the support. Really means a lot. It goes a long way towards keeping this awesome SWTOR related project running. All right, the senator. Oh, this was a funny bug fix. Let's check that group finder thing really fast. Uprisings. Oh, it won't look any different. So you still queue up as a tank healer or DPS. Thank you. You still queue up as a tank healer or DPS. Sorry, I'm like, wow, thank you. But in the background, I think it will allow any type of group to be put together. Thank you, Rick. Thanks so much for using your Amazon Prime as well. You guys rock. By the way, for anyone seeing that pop up in the Twitch chat, the way it works is if you happen to have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Amazon Prime subscription per month to use on a streamer of your choice. So it doesn't have to be me, but if you do happen to have Bezos bucks, as people like to call them, if you happen to have Amazon Prime each month, make sure to like use that free subscription towards me or anybody else who you enjoy watching, because it's basically just free support for their project or free support for their stream or event or whatever it is that you like to watch. JR says, I saw the Uprisings group finder composition change. Most veterans will need a healer. That's what I'm a little worried about now. I actually advocated on the first day we were playing, like, Uprisings don't even need a specific composition. However, I was saying that with the previous balancing. If the balancing changed, then uh-oh. But at least if you got matched with 4 DPS, I mean, with some trying you could do it. I mean, maybe it might be really hard, but before you couldn't get a match at all, right? But I don't know which is worse, not getting a pop at all or getting a pop where it's difficult and you have to work together like a master mode pop. But the thing is, you might not know it's like a master mode pop, because like I said, I think I mentioned it before, but I was running them before the update, and a lot of them I was able to solo or come close to soloing. Like I could do it with a second person, I think. It didn't really matter what role. Is the Uprising Q class update only for story or for vet and master modes too? So the Q right now, it only allows you to queue for veteran uprisings, and it only actually allows you to queue for the uprising of the week. So hopefully that answers your question. There's no story or master mode even in the group finder. They still exist. You just have to walk in manually with a friend. Maybe you could try it. Not today, suckers. I got stuff to do. I got other stuff I'm interested in right now. I already ran done and dusted. This is a funny fix. The Senator's consort hairstyle and Regal Senator's hairstyle customizations are no longer missing for specific combinations of character species, origin story, and gender after being unlocked for the account. Apparently, there was some weird thing going on where if you used it, there's something, I don't remember, don't quote me on this, but something along the lines of if you use the new hairstyle, which you would have to gotten to rank 100 on the track, and you crazy people apparently purchased your way up to the end of the track because there's no way you could have gotten there that fast otherwise. If you use it on a character that wasn't human, it like wouldn't apply at all to your account or something like that. It was a really weird bug, but yeah, it looks like it should be fixed with this update. Unlocking the cast Vibrosword display decoration on the Roar track now grants a stack of 5 decorations, and fun enough, you guys spotted that really early on and mentioned it very early in the stream, and we sent in a bug report, and like 5 minutes later it was on the known issues. So probably not just us. Enchanted is calling me out and says, didn't you purchase your way up too for the 2nd or 3rd season? Listen here, just because I did it for the content doesn't mean I can't make fun of everybody else for spending 10,000 cartel coins on hair, okay? I did it so I could catalog how to get stuff for you guys and what it looked like. It was for science. It was for you guys. It wasn't for, I need some sweet, sweet haircut, okay? Earn your hair the old-fashioned way. When I was younger, we had to walk both ways uphill to get to the hairstylist. And it fixed a visual issue with the experimental and control blaster pistols. I don't actually know, Enchanted says, but I'm balding. Well, okay, you can buy the hairstyle then. You're balding at 14, right? It's a fairly common issue. And I imagine that was a bit tough to deal with when everybody else is like, I'm 14, I have lots of hair. And you're like, you know? But now I imagine you're much older. And being balding is
for House and Rocchini!
She blinded us with science. Should still be able to make a duo group and grab Uprising from the terminal for the objective, right? Yeah, there's nothing stopping you as far as I know. You're 35 now? Okay, so you're still, I'm sure you're like, it would be nice if I had hair, but now I imagine people are more normal. Oh, you too! You too! All right, let's see. We should make a club. You started when you were 16, right? Like I said, it's a fairly common issue. Fairly common issue for gentlemen. Okay, let's take a look. What was I doing? Oh yeah, there's something else I wanted to show you really fast. This is World of Warcraft, and I'm so sorry. I just wanted to show you guys. So World of Warcraft is basically the last MMO ever to add housing to their game. And I'm going to link this in chat. And the cool thing is they have a huge development team, and they were able to see how every other game... You think there's trash on my screen? Excuse me? Get it out of here. I'm enjoying playing right now. They have the biggest development team because they've been the longest running and the most profitable, and they also have had the longest time to look and see what other games do and steal and copy every single good feature to eventually release housing in the game. One of the things that was kind of explained to me by a longtime player was that they basically wanted to do it right. So they didn't want to rush the release because they knew once they added it, it had to be really, really good. Guild Wars 2 just added housing this year, right? And they still managed to beat World of Warcraft, LOL. Oh wow, Hacken! You had a full head of hair, but it turned white when you're 32, but you digress. Okay, I know a lot of people are very embarrassed by their hair turning white or gray at a younger age than is expected. I have a secret for you guys. This has nothing to do with hacking. Don't take this personally or weird. It just reminded me of it. I promise I'm not hitting on you. I find that so hot, like super attractive. When someone has gray or white hair when they are younger, oh my god, like it's very, very, like I dreamt of that when I was younger. I'm starting to get I have like 1 or 2 gray hairs, like random ones. Oh my god, I really like it. Don't take it weird. I promise I'm not trying to say anything specific to you. And don't tell Mr. Swtorista, because he shockingly doesn't have gray and or white hair, and I don't want him to be embarrassed about it. Like, oh my gosh, like I wish I could go tell every Saya likes the grandmas, the grandpas, and the grandmas for ladies too. I know, I always hear people feel like embarrassed that they have gray hair or like a white streak or like a white patch. Oh my god, I love it. Like, it is one of my favorite physical features, like in terms of like ranking things that look cool on people. And I always wish I could tell them, but I don't want to be a weirdo and be like, I think your weird genetic deficit is super good looking. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm good. I'm so sorry. So World of Warcraft announced that sorry, I don't know if I can get back on track here. Did Swtorista just ooh? Oh my god, I totally did. Sorry. They announced that they are adding housing to the game. They didn't release a lot of details except that they were adding it. They kind of teased it. So they have added obviously people were asking 5,000 questions about how it works, and they just released a really full article about how it works. And so because they have such a lot, we can't say I wish this wasn't SWTOR. The reason they're able to do this is because one, they are adding it so late in the game, and two, they have such a huge development team, and three, they really were allowed to take their time with it because they have such a large varied product. So it's not something that can really even happen in any other game. Like even the other, whatever the second biggest MMO is, probably don't post a picture in Discord. Oh my god, Hackett, I told you not to be weird about it. Operating Moose says, I just wanted to say thank you again. I was watching your stream the other day and it got me back into SWTOR again. I even started streaming myself. I appreciate your hard work and effort. Oh my goodness, Moose, have fun and welcome back to the game. Very cool. I just realized, you guys, my main character has white hair. You guys should have known this all along. This should have been super obvious, okay? All right, I've had this like of white and or gray hair since I was like 13. Maybe it's because I watched too much anime or something like that when I was younger. I don't know. So they're showing off all of the features that are adding to the game, and they basically took every feature that people like from different games and combined them all into one. So I'm going to show you some of the clips. So first off, let's see. It's freeform placement with Rotato Potato. So we can already do Rotato Potato in SWTOR. We don't have freeform placement, but other games do. Other games do allow you to just kind of scoot stuff around rather than put it in hooks. I don't know why exactly there was a limitation of hooks in SWTOR, but I can only imagine it was there for a specific reason. They also showed that there is a bit of a grid system you can use to help you align stuff better, and things snap. So if you're trying to put your window on the wall, it doesn't accidentally like float in the middle of the room or anything like that, to make things easier for you. They also added a really cool little feature called, I think it's called snapping as well, where if you get a little decoration like a book or apparently a lobster dinner, or a fishbowl or whatever else, you put it on the table, and I believe then once you drag the table, it will move along with it. So if you make a really cool little potato, if you make a cool little montage on a table, put a bunch of little cookies on there, then you can move it around. Yeah, I really wish you could put stuff on tables in SWTOR, but then they would have to add a bunch of like lobster decorations. Stop making the potato bot talk to you. What's this one? Where are we at? Oh, okay. So the basic mode snaps things automatically. It won't collide things. It won't make things go through walls. So it's basically very user friendly. But they also have an advanced mode where you can just go kind of crazy, and it allows you to edit all of the axis of the item. And clip it and push it through walls if you want to align things just, you know, exactly perfectly. And then, let's see, what else are they going to show in here? Oh, that's it. And then, here is the being able to adjust the angles, and the little arrow that you'll see popping up in the middle of the screen is called a gimbal, and that's how you adjust the different axis of an item. So very, very, very cool. You can actually make stuff float in the air if you want to. They really decided that they didn't want to restrict you once you are in your own house. It is a self-contained area, kind of like our strongholds are, an instanced area. And you can just go absolutely nuts with the rotation, which is really, really cool. Like I said, they were basically able to look at every other game, see every other feature that people liked or they could possibly add, and just combine them all together into one game. This is nuts. And then here's one that I just died when I saw. So I really like miniature things. You have no idea how much I love little mini tiny things. So you guys were sharing with me yesterday that when you go to do the basilisk droid, Bessie, and she's in her final form, and you can go get the 4 skins that were just released. There, you go into her studio, her lab, and there's 4 tiny miniature versions of Bessie's skin. So in World of Warcraft, you could do that with literally every item because it allows you to freely adjust the scale. So if you want to take have a normal size table and put a million little miniature things on there, oh my gosh. Oh, geeky redhead LML. LOL. But yeah, very, very, very adorable. I'm gonna make tons of tiny mini things. And so, oh my god, and there's even more. They even said for any newer items that they're adding, yeah, mini table on top of a regular table. Any newer items that they create. For example, this bed is a new asset, not like a bookshelf that they took from a dungeon from 20 years ago. If they take it, you can recolor it. It's not a very good video of it, in my opinion, but you can kind of see the bed changing color in the background. That's basically how dyes work in Star Wars: The Old Republic. And just wanted to put a reminder out there that World of Warcraft doesn't have dyes for armor. It's kind of crazy. And so they also showed a little bit of examples of people decorating, a little bit examples of the potential layouts. You're basically, I don't know if you have to pay in any way to unlock more rooms, but it looks like you can have up to 10 rooms. But if you wanted only 1 or 2, you could also downsize it if you wanted to make a little cottage. So yeah, oh my god, just something to salivate over. But remember, SWTOR and most other games could never achieve something like that just because they don't have a development team like that. Someone put a nice comment in chat, and I also read something similar when I was reading about it on Reddit and stuff. Carl says, from my understanding, housing is usually just dev tools, client-sided, less privileges. So SWTOR housing is probably limited by their engines. So to be honest, I have no idea if SWTOR even has a developer client-side tool for like placing a tree or something like that. I really don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, it's so you can create layouts with partitions. Oh, so you can have one big room or a bunch of little rooms. I understand. I didn't quite get what it meant. I thought it meant like adding more rooms. Got it. So yeah. Super, super cool and everything we could have wished for. But I mean, in that game they have like 10 billion times the resources. But I think out of all of those features, if you could pick just one, only one to add to SWTOR, what would it be? Would you like to freeform place decorations? Would you like mini decorations? Would you like to be able to place decorations on tables? Would you like to be able to switch the axis up and down, floating of objects? Which would you prefer? Out of all of those, if you could only add one to SWTOR, what would it be? No, all of the above allowed. Okay, so I think that's it. The only other thing that I want to show you guys is .com/weapons. I'm working very hard on the weapons database. I actually worked on it a bunch last night as well. I believe, except for a few outliers, I have successfully uploaded all of my blaster rifles, sniper rifles, blaster cannons, and blaster pistols. I am working on acquiring a few more, and then I will have my list of at least ranged weapons. And last night I was working on sorting out my lightsabers and my double-bladed lightsabers and all that. Oh my goodness. Wish it was easier to find the decoration I was looking for when decorating. Oh my god, because the hooks makes things so funky. Yeah, they would have to completely redo everything if they tried to introduce the stuff that WoW is adding from scratch right now. JR, leave me alone. Don't bully me. Zerbar, thank you so much. Thanks for using your Prime as well. Really appreciate it. Okay, so I have in my title of the stream 3 billion credits. So a very nice player, and this started like 2 months ago, I swear. It's gotta have been at this point. They were retiring from the game, but they wanted to pass on their items before they did so. And this is actually something I've done in 2 other games when I was ready to be done playing the game and really ready to send it off with a bang, was I liked passing it on to somebody who would use it so it doesn't just like rot. You know, I guess it's the correct word. Like, I'm happy if I do ever come back, I'll be happy to start over, or whatever you want to say. And so they were over on the SWTOR server, and they helped me transfer, they helped add my character to the guild. They waited 30 days. They put all of their credits and a whole bunch of items into the guild bank, and they allowed me to withdraw some, and then they put the rest in, and then basically pass it on to me as the guild leader. So I basically, quote unquote, own the guild right now. Now, I have prepped this character for transfer, and I still have it's almost 4 billion credits. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. It's not even 3 billion. I even spent some, and I still have almost 4. And like, I bought a bunch of the newer weapons so I can add them to the database. It is a lot. It is a lot, yeah. So the goal is to transfer it to Starforge. So I went to go do that last night, but when I went to transfer, it said, error. You cannot transfer a character who is the guild leader. Please pass down guild leadership to correct the error before you can transfer. And I was like, oh no, that's a problem. That is a major issue. That is a big problem. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for someone on SWTOR to, I'm gonna invite you to the guild, and then I'm gonna log in to my alt, and then I can make them the guild leader after you invite them. Do you understand? You're on SWTOR Enchanted? Are you on right now? Oh, DH is already ready to go. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do it. Graves, Lochner. I know a bunch of you volunteered, and I really appreciate it. Oh, why did I just whisper you join? Hang on. Graves, Gravis, Lochner. Oh, I can't copy paste. Come on. I believe in you. I could try Ginvite? Ginvite? Paste! Oh, Bridgie, what are you doing here? Don't give me more credits. Like, are you trying to get credits from me? You're already in a guild, aren't you? Oh, you're not. Bridgie, okay, I'll give you money, please. Here you go. Here, I'm gonna give you this. Here you go. Go sell that. Oh, God, I can't even trade it here. Go sell that for money. You're welcome. Get a job. Okay, let's see. Gravis is not online. I'm Imperial side. I realize that might be part of the problem. So my character's name is Swtorista. Bringy, what were you expecting to happen? Why am I in a group with you? I don't like you. You're not my friend. You're not my mom. Just invite me to guild? Okay, thank you. Invite BRNJI. Okay, and then thank you. I think I need to like make you an officer or something like that. And does officer have the rank to invite? Yes. And Bringy, if you want, there's a bunch of garbage in the guild bank. If you want it, you can literally have it. Like, I don't even know what's there, to be very clear. Like, there's a bunch of like companion skins and stuff like that that didn't fit into my character slot. That didn't fit into my inventory in my guild bank. I loaded this baby up. Let's see. Swtorista, I feel like may already have her own guild. So Swtorista Nautilin? Bringy, I'm logging in now. Thanks for the help, by the way. I appreciate it. Can you make them the guild leader immediately to someone new in the guild? I think so. I don't think there's any real stop to it. I feel like we've done this process before. I just put my name. Oh, Bringy says I can't raid the guild bank because of the 30 days. Got it. No problem. Sorry. No theft for you. I put my character name in Twitch chat. I'm pretty sure I'm Imperial side. Yes. My name is Swtorista Space Nautilin. Let me know if something doesn't work. Ah, thank you. Thank you. And then I won't be able to access the guild bank for 30 days, but I don't think there's anything in there. Appreciate it very much, Bringy. Here, you know what? You can actually have some free money. Bringy, I feel like... Bringy, out of curiosity, how much credits do you have? I was gonna give you, like, some credits, but I feel like for you, it might actually be just chump change. I can't give you 3 billion credits. I need it, though. Like, I don't even know if 100 million credits would be a lot to you. Like, genuinely. Oh, you don't have any on Sateel, Sean. You want some sweet money? For helping? Come back to the... this place, the Cartel Bazaar. I'll give you 100 mil, and then you have at least, you have some money to roll around in for a little bit. Oh, Enchanted! Hey, nice to see you. There's Bringy. Well, thank you for the help. I'm glad I'm not giving you chump change, because I'd be embarrassed. Do you have lots of credits on Starforge? 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I have trouble with this part. Oh my gosh, it cost me 8 million credits just to give it to you. Okay, thank you. And then I can kick Bringy out of the guild. Ha 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 ha. Group. Nope. Guild? Remove from guild. I like how there's banned from guild and remove from guild. And then I think I go guild, set rank. Oh, I should check the guild bank first. I think the best way to do that is probably in my house. So I'll be taking over this 3 billion credits over to Starforge, hopefully, as long as everything goes right. You'd love some free money? I'm not actually giving away free money. I just gave some to Bringy because I don't actually hate him. And I don't want to screw up. Basically, I don't want to screw up because I can't afford in cartel coins to transfer my character a bunch of different times. Basically, I went and looked up every possible item from every topic that I could possibly want to buy. Checked up the price on Starforge, checked up the price on Sateel Sean. Okay, it looks like I don't have any credits in here and mostly just junk. Sorry to bother you. How do I do the Dantooine heroics? I think those are only available during the Dantooine pirate event? Question mark? See Swtorista.com events. Currently, the festival Dantooine event is running. Okay. I left 98 million on Sateel Sean in case I need it for anything. And I also checked the crafting materials bay, which I almost missed, which would have been really disappointing. I couldn't take everything over, unfortunately. But I wanted to see if there was like any like large packs of stuff anywhere. I do see like, look at all this. Take this with me. Like I wasn't sure if these were worth taking or not, but I figured they couldn't hurt. Question mark? I bought some dyes, I think. Oh, I used Galactic Seasons tokens to buy some dyes. Yeah, check your crafting items tab. Thank you. Yeah, I did almost forget that. I only remember that like last minute last night. Really good tip. How can I join a random group for Uprisings, or should I make the group first myself? Teacup, I recommend making the group yourself. Only because the group finder can always be your... But if you can't make your own group or you're not having any luck, you basically open the icon of 3 little people. And queue up for veteran uprisings. Is SWTOR setting down, or is Starforge just more active? Oh, Starforge is just my main server. Nothing more than that in this specific case. I'm just trying to bring credits to where I actually play. SWTOR is where the player who retired, who was passing down their items. That's where their character was. So I'm loading up this character like I'm making basically a mule, and I'm gonna be swapping them over. Okay, I think we've done it. I think we're okay, right. So I wanted to check the guild, and then I can make Swtorista Nautilin set rank as the guild master, but that character won't be able to access the bank. But I think it's fine. Hey, does this guild have a flagship? I kind of wanted to try passing on the guild. But I didn't feel comfortable doing so because, one, this guild belonged to another person. Oh, check the price of OEMs and RPMs. Oh my gosh. I mostly want to ferry over stuff that I needed. I didn't want to, like, try and budge with the economy, if that makes sense. Only wanted to save me credits for stuff I was already planning on buying. Oh, they do have a flagship. Interesting. It's not decorated, but they got one. And I wanted to try and like give it away because a guild can be really useful if you already have the flagship and stuff unlocked. But I didn't want to give it away because it has a specific name. It's called Kanak's Attack. And I don't know like who Kanak is. I don't know. I didn't want some random person to be running around with Kanak Attack if it had some type of special meaning to the original owner, you know? So I'd be okay to give it away if someone also had purchased like a guild rename. I just don't have a lot of... Oh wait, how much is a guild rename? Can you buy that on the GTN? Guild rename. I never thought of that. I was like, I can't use cartel coins because I have so few. Oh, it's almost 1 billion credits. Oh my god. How's the Turtle Guild doing? Oh my goodness. Is that the one that was on the test server? Oh, nice, Brinchy. You did a inter-server economy run. Nice. Make some sweet credits. If I transfer a character over now, will the legalese... Oh, legacies combine. Ah, Urza, I saw you asking that earlier, but I thought you were making a joke about legalese, but I didn't know. 1 billion credits. I stream on Twitch, says Zyphon. I need to figure out how to do YouTube at the same time. I use restream.io. Sorry, yes. I just saw your question now. I use restream.io. It seems to work pretty good. Takes a little setup, but works well. I also have both chats open at the same time. There is an option to combine them. I just didn't like the interface for it. Zack Attack. That's right. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Yeah. I swear so many things are still sold at like 1 billion credits. Helios, you have to understand. So this is a commentary to everybody who thinks things are expensive. Why does it do that? You have to understand that there was so many items that were over 3 billion credits. There were so many items that were not even listable on the GTN. There were so many items that were literally only listed in trade chat and not sold for credits, but traded for X amount of hyper crates before they made the economy changes. Things are so much better now, even if the prices still look high. The fact that there is a much clearer market on how to get them, how much they cost, actual market competition because they're listed against other players versus just randomly at random times in trade chat is 5,000 times better. You have no idea. Like, I know you're like, oh my god, 797 billion credits. That's a lot. Okay, that is actually a lot. But even like I see people complaining about like a lightsaber being 300 million credits. I was like, buddy, that lightsaber would have been 3 billion. Or you would never even see it on the GTN and you'd have to like hunt someone down who had it in like chat. Like that's horrible. So Urza says, I kind of want to bring over my Didacrons and achievements. So Urza, I've got some great news for you. When you transfer a character, you bring along a copy of your legacy on the server you're transferring from, and it will combine with whatever you have on the second server that you're transferring to. If you want more information about that, I have just linked to you a guide called How to Transfer Servers in SWTOR. And if you take a look, it will cover in detail what goes and does not go with you. And here's even more details. So what I recommend is to read especially what comes with you when you transfer, what does not come with you, and prep for that to transfer. Yeah. Absolutely. There was a question about the festival event going on right now. Where do I go for the Dantooine Spring Festival? Hey, Zoch. Have you already picked up the introduction quest yet? So first off, here is the guide. And the very first step of the guide is, how to start it if you need a step-by-step or you need to help a friend, how to start. You start by going to a terminal on the fleet. It's usually at the ends of the crosses. You're looking for a bunch of tables with little flowers or pies and stuff like that. Once you've done that, once you've picked up an agricultural opportunity, when you fly to Dantooine, you have to make sure not to go to normal Dantooine. You have to go to the Bilba Groves. There's a second thing to select when you click the planet on your galaxy map. Really common problem. And then you should be able to go from there. It's a very small area after that. Okay, we're gonna transfer this baby. What was Swtorista's first server? Oh, hey, Susan. I played since the launch of the game, and the servers were different back then. Was Jungma a launch server? The earliest server I remember is Jungma, but I can't remember if there was one before that. Brinchi's going, Jungma, yeah, PvP, RP, yeah. So, and then it got transferred to Ebonhawk, and then we got, it got merged into Ebonhawk, and then it got merged into Starforge. So yeah. That's been my little server merge party. Okay, so I'm going to SWTOR.com. I'm going to transfer this baby. I think I've thought of everything I could think of. I tried to spend some Dark versus Light tokens. I spent some tech fragments. I guess I could pick up some Bessie tokens. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm going to SWTOR.com in the background. I'm going to character transfer. By the way, have you guys seen the new SWTOR.com account section? Man, it is nice. It's still a little buggy here and there, but it is so much better. Do strongholds transfer when you migrate characters over? Complicated. Complicated. So first off, don't expect your fully decorated stronghold to transfer over. Second, the rooms that you've unlocked only sometimes transfer. Third, the decorations you have collected in your list do transfer over if you don't have already them on the existing server you're transferring to. Okay, choose character on Starforge server. Nope, did it wrong. Start over. It's complicated. And I'm gonna link that guide for a second time because I go into all of that in detail because I have transferred a lot of times. I need to transfer a character from Swtorista. Choose character, Super Swtorista. Transfer it to Starforge. Wizard. And hey everybody over on the YouTube side of things. Hi, how you guys doing? Hi. Do you want to rename? Oh. That's a good question, Bringy. I never even thought of that. Yeah, so Bringy's giving me a very nice suggestion that if I wanted to rename my character, I could get a free rename by creating a character named Super Swtorista on Starforge, and then when I transfer it, it'd be like, hey, that name's already taken. Do you want a rename? Do I want... Okay, so I'll show that. You guys help me decide, okay? You guys help me decide. You'll have to understand the context of why I'm, like, scratching my head on this. And that's like a trick. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I never even thought of that. Like, I guess because I didn't really care. Look, first off, my characters on the Swtorista server are Swtorista Vanguard, Swtorista Potatoes, Swtorista Nautilins, Super Swtorista, and Swtorista. You may be able to sense a theme here. You've never had strongholds transfer? Yeah. There is some very important caveats, and it also depends like how you purchase them and stuff like that. Moa J, it's kind of weird. Check your discords. Are you sending me other secret tips? What you doing? You sending me sneaky stuff? Why do you have so many sneaky tricks? You're too clever. I'll take a look. Hang on. Okay. Bringy, amazing. Okay. Bringy has... I thought you were like reminding me of something else to check. Bringy has given me a gift, basically. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god, I don't have a place to create another character. Just a second. There's at least one or two I can delete. Some of them were just like created to like take a screenshot or something like that. We need a level 1 character. This one can go. Bye. I have 62 characters and no open character slots. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, we need to make just a random character. This character is gonna get deleted. Don't let me forget. It's gonna be a random Nodelin. So Bringy messaged me a name that I assume got removed during the character purge a while ago that released names from players that hadn't used them in a long time. And Bringy said, I made this character, but I deleted it, so the name is available again. Wait a sec, I'm doing this wrong. Hang on. Goodness gracious. Bringy was so nice and messaged me. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god. Did this all wrong. All wrong. Oh no. I tried so hard, Bringy, and I failed really hard. Bringy's just like sitting in his chair going like a lol. So what I need to do is I need to create a character named Swtorista. Yeah, Bringy's like, you stink. I'm sorry, Bringy. I understood the concept, but I didn't do it good. This is why it's better to learn how to do things off stream. Bringy's like, I went through so much effort to like message it to you. Oh my god. Oh my. Warning, your character is male. In-game mail will not be transferred. Okay. So I just got kicked out. Server transfer happened. No! Don't do it! Come on. Big face bomb. Hang on. Where's this character that just got transferred? Hopefully it worked and I didn't do something weird. Hey, where's my character? What happened? Oh, status failed. Okay, so I'll just try again. It's fine. Sutil Sean. Swtorista. Star Forge. Transfer character. You need space? Oh, if I don't have space, yeah, I can't transfer it. You're right. So I just have to delete another random level 1 character. Give me a second here. How about awesome name? That looks like a character that I probably don't need. I'm gonna check her really fast though. Yeah, you're right. This is, you know, this is the kind of stuff I run into when trying to do our projects. Oh, whoa, I'm glad I didn't delete this character. What was she doing? I have a bunch of stuff on her. What? I don't even know what this garbage is. Ancient Vindicator for... Oh, wow. This was stuff I was trying to maybe get rid of. And I've got a bunch of decorations on this character. A bunch of fitted armors? Oops. Yeah, don't delete that one. You're a mess? Absolutely. Oh, my God. You have no idea. This is why I make spreadsheets. Dibs on the decos. No, they're not getting deleted. I don't even know what they're there for. We'll have to take a look. I'm guessing maybe I like ran out of room when I was trying to... We got a character named Leftover Stuff. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say that has leftover stuff in it. Holy macaroni. Okay, test delete. Oh, but she's so cute. What was I doing with her? Oh, I know what I was doing. I was just capturing footage. I was capturing footage and nothing more, nothing less. So she can go for sure. She's safe. Okay, let's try this again. Try number 15. Believe in myself. Dibs on the conquest, requisition, ancient vindicator. All yours. All yours, buddy. Okay. Starforge. Did it work? Transfer history. Completed! Okay. Starforge. SWTOR Squid Games. It's a bit of a purge there going on. Oh my gosh. Hurry, says Nasasu. Delete random characters. They can't possibly have the rarest items in their inventory. Fuka said, no, not awesome name. Apparently. You saved their life there, Fuka. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'm trying to play this character, and now, can I name it? Oh my god. I try so hard. Yo, nobody sniped Potato! I'm so happy. So Bringy messaged me that, and he messaged me privately, so you guys didn't accidentally steal the name Potato while I was transferring the character. He was like, I had the name Potato, but I deleted it. So you can have it. Should still be available, basically. But then I named a character Potato before it was time, and Bringy was like, that defeats the whole point of the secrecy going on right there. Okay, but now we have a good character name. I don't know what to tell you. I really like the name Super Swtorista, but Potato, just owning that as a name is a pretty good. Thanks, Bringy. I hope the payment of 100 million credits for that Potato tip was a good trade. Hire out. Moa Jade says I hire out at $40 an hour to organize your character's inventories. Excuse me? Excuse me? You don't even... I would have to make a spreadsheet to tell you how to sort my inventory. Okay, so cool. We've got Potato over. She's like a kind of an actual character. She's my main on SWTOR. No longer. She now lives here. She is pretty cool looking. I do actually like her, and I've got a cool armor set from the cartel market on her. And now I have 3 billion credits. I have to be very careful. I guess I don't have to be as careful now. There used to be a bug if you got more than 4.13 billion. Any more than that would just kind of delete itself. But I think there's a warning now, and it will let you know. So now I've literally just got an inventory full of stuff. And I'm really excited, particularly because I was able to buy a bunch of different weapons and stuff on SWTOR for cheaper than I was finding them on Starforge, and a bunch of others were cheaper on Starforge, so I just wrote them down, made a list, and transferred the characters over from that player who was retiring. Bridgie says, I give you 2 weeks till you have 0 credits. Bridgie, you're generous with that. I have a shopping list. You mean I can't travel to a stronghold from this area? Where am I? Oh, I thought I was in the cartel bazaar. Potato. You can't transfer her back without losing the name, sadly. That is okay. I don't really have intentions to transfer her back because I do have those other characters there that I can play when events come up. None of my SWTOR characters were up to level 80 though, so I originally had them mainly so I could join other players for events, but I never finished like leveling them up. Okay, I am in a location where I can travel now. Let's go to Evil Side. Oh, where's Evil Side? Where'd it go? Oh, here's. We bill $80 an hour to reserve a name resort inventory for you. Oh my god, you guys are trying to bleed me dry. I don't have that much money in real life. I'm very frugal. Listen, this morning I was scooping out water in a bucket at 6 a.m. with Mr. Swtorista because our backyard was flooding into our home. So, okay, listen. I DIY everything. I thrift store. I don't spend on random things, okay? I reuse, reduce. Oh my gosh. The only thing I spend lots of money on is Coca-Cola. Jakeism says, holy moly, I've just reached level 80 on my Jedi Sentinel. Now I have all the endgame stuff to do. Welcome to level 80. Montego says, I'll accept payment in chicken nuggets. Montego, I haven't been into McDonald's since forever. We might have to, I'm sorry, that offer may not stand anymore. We might have to have like real chicken cooked on the stove. Super duper Swtorista. So now I have 3 billion credits. And separately, and what I'm not 100% sure what to do with, and don't say give it to me. What I'm not sure what to do with is I got a lot of items. So I took out the few items that I actually needed, as in like I did not have them yet and I needed to add them to my collection to eventually take screenshots of. That wasn't very many because I'm only missing mostly like the very newest items. Because there was another really nice player a while back. Their nickname is Neo. They said basically I have more credits than I know what to do with. Would you like any specific items? And they were very nice and went and picked up a bunch of the newer weapons and armor sets as well for me. But that was a while ago, so I'm only missing the very, very newest ones. That was very, very nice of them. They did a bunch of work to actually get them to me because it's so difficult now to just give free stuff to other people. So I have these things. So I have a couple of things that are very valuable, like here's a Ziost Guardian's lightsaber. Here's a Suppression Trooper set. Yeah, like good stuff, you know? Here's a throne, hover chair thing. And then some of the other stuff is like, you know, it's okay. It's especially cool if you're like a beginner player. But like some of these mounts they're not like worth 1 billion credits. Like here's the Gurion Lightning. This is actually a really cute mount. It's got, oh, let me show you guys again. It's got this cool little blue stuff glowing around it. I get this Grassland Varactile. Yeah, that's a cool. I really like that one. But if you look on like the GTN, what are these? How much could a banana cost? $10, you know. If I look up the Grassland Varactile is 30 million. That's quite a bit. But the Gurion Lightning, this little guy, is 2 million credits. So he's very, very, very affordable. You're not going to be able to get him easily at like level 30. But you could get him, once you reach level 80, you could get him in like half a day. Like not even a lot of effort as long as you know how to make credits. What's up with the trade tax? That's how your lightsabers don't cost 3 billion credits. I think it's honestly very fair. Tardis says, trade tax is annoying. We set up a guild bank for trading, right? I think it's very fair because it seems to be working as part of the grander scheme of the economic changes that they've made. It just drives me nuts as someone who's trying to give something away free, but I understand there's no good way to tell the game you're actually trying to give something away free versus I'm giving you this Varactile for free. You give me 30 million credits for free. Hey Tetrashan, thank you so much. Thanks for using your Amazon Prime for free to support this project. Yeah, but there's, I think it's fair because there is no proper way to do that. Even if it drives me nuts, I'd rather it be done this way than just have people using a bunch of workarounds. We already use a bunch of workarounds with the guild thing, but at least that has the 30-day delay, which is useless for anyone just trying to buy or sell an item on the moment to a random player. Okay, so what I have is I have all these, especially all these smaller items. And I would love to just give them away to random people, especially you guys just hanging out, and especially host an event and encourage newbies to come and get some of this less expensive stuff. The expensive stuff I like to give to you guys who like to hang out a lot here, you know, like as actual prizes of some sort. However, the act of giving away items is incredibly difficult. So some of the ways I have done it in the past, I would... And the only one that still kind of works efficiently is I would host an event. I would say you have to physically come to the location, make it easy to make location, like just fly to Tatooine and find me in the starter zone. I'm not hidden or anything. I'm just here, and make a line. And I trade down the line and give everybody something. That is still pretty efficient time and frustration wise. However, everything will have a random price amount that I will be charged to give the item to the players. Last time I tried to do a big giveaway, I actually didn't have enough credits to give everything away, and Intezar had to give me a freaking loan of 500 million credits. So if I wanted to sell this Gurion Lightning, and I wanted to sell it for the going price, let's put it 1,900? Too many zeros. It would tax me 120,000 credits, which is not a lot. because it's not a very expensive item. That's roughly how much I would be charged to give it away for free if I traded it to someone. I can afford that. That's fine. The problem is when you times that by 100. Can anyone help me do that math? If I gave away 100 items, I'm really bad with zeros. I get really confused about them. 100 items times 120,000 credits. It would, how much would that be? To get, and I had one of these bays alone is 80 slots, I think. I think 12 million sounds right. I think 120 million is too big. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I get confused about zero. So it cost me 12 million. Not horrible. I could swing it, but if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bays. What's 6 times 12? 6 times 12 mil. What's that? Do my math, minions. 72 million. Okay, that is a lot of credits. Really, at that point, I don't even know if it's worth it, because so many of these items are like, they're not even worth a lot, and I don't even know if necessarily they are going to be things people want. Like, if I gave somebody this GS1 blah blah droid, and it cost me part of the 72 million to do, would people even be happy about it? Or would I just be wasting my credits? Or should I instead, like, use that 72 million credits in a way that might be more useful? Because I have a lot of credits right now. 3 billion. They're about to go bye-bye, though. Hey there, Namek. Hi. Thank you so much. Thanks for submitting towards the project. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. You like that, pet? Rock a latte? When the time comes, it's yours. Okay, so another... Oh... Hitagasu says a great question. Can you buy a subscription with in-game stuff or credits? No. There's no such thing as a subscription token in the game. So another thing we used to do in the past is I would mail out rewards. This will have to incur the same tax. However, it does not require the 2 players to be physically online at the same time. So Rockalate, do you have an Imperial character on the Starforge server? So I can demonstrate? Give me your Imperial character Starforge name and I'll send you that pet. It better be spelled correctly or I'm gonna scream. Well, it'll be a good example of why mailing stuff sent. Okay. Everybody quickly, if you want a random pet, put your character name Imperial side Starforge server in the chat. In the chat. It can be YouTube chat or Twitch chat. If you want a random pet, put your Imperial character Starforge server name in the chat. And if I run out, okay, and I'm only gonna do this for first like 10 people because that's how many pets I have. Sorry, to be clear. This is for an example of frustration. Okay, we good. No more. If you're further down the list, you might not get one. Because, and here's why. Where's Rockalate? Rockalate is Michaela. Let's get him the little... or her, sorry. I don't know. Rockalate, let's get you the little droid. Oh, why am I trying to sell it? Hang on. So here's why I don't mail things out very often now, because it has always driven me crazy, but I have even less patience for dumb things than I ever did before. So I type in Michaela's name. I put the little droid. Okay, it's charging me 5,000 credits. That is fine. That is acceptable. I send. Do you want to send it? Yes. Cool. Sent one. Okay, let's do the next one. Is Envode? Is that your character enchanted? Let's send you one. Envode. Okay. I send you random pet. It cost me 2,500. Not a problem. Okay, that's number... That player does not exist. Please check the name in the to field. Okay, that's the common thing that often happens. So let's try and send it to Urza, whose name is Kersey. So half the time I try to send stuff, someone spelled the character name wrong. Kersey. Oh, I accidentally put a bracket there. Hang on. Okay, Kersey was successfully sent. Let's do Jarak now. Are you guys ready? These will show up in your mailbox in exactly half an hour. Not sooner than that. You have to wait for it. Okay, Jarak. Sent. Okay, next. Let's try Callisto Moon. This is where it's going to start getting spicy, I think. Callisto Moon. Wait, what? Why am I allowed to send infinite amount of mails? Did they change something? You guys, there used to be some type of, Oh, okay. Never mind. You can send out like 6 mails at a time now. So it used to be that when you sent out 3 mails, successful or not, when you tried to send 3 mails, it would pause. And it would say, could not perform mail operation. And the reason they have that is to prevent spam, which is fair enough. But if I'm trying to send out prizes, it makes me want to scream. I think I sent out a request a really long time ago, like, hey, do you think you could, like, remove that restriction just from my account? And it's like, no. We don't have, like, a way to do that. So I would have to send them 3 at a time, swap characters, send 3 more, swap characters, send 3 more, swap characters, because there's a either log in, log out, or 30-second timer in between. Okay, we got Lara Larson's out. Let's see if we can, try sending Yee Hawkins and see what happens. So I hope you guys understand why I don't do a lot of giveaways. It's because I love giving stuff away, but cannot perform mail operation. I'll put these in my legacy bag and see if I can send more out while I'm yakking. Oh, man! Okay, so I hope you understand why when you guys say giveaway stuff, I'm like, oh, I don't want it. It's not because I don't like giving away stuff. It's because I want to scream. Okay, so let me grab a few more things. Then I'm going to swap characters and I'll send a few more out. And then I will talk about the final issue, the final option, and why it also sucks. It used to be okay. As JR mentioned, the guild scramble. That's the one I'm going to talk about next. Let's just throw these in here. One thing I can do is list things for 1 credits on the GTN, and then anyone in the world might pick them up. And I'm like, yeehaw, have fun with that. You save 1,000 credits. Oh, I bet you I can send a few more out now. I bet you the timer is partially expired. Bet you I can send like 3. So we are trying to do Yee Hawkins? Yeah? Yee Hawkins. And I guess part of it is like the unknown of whether it's going to work or not drives me a little crazy. Otherwise, I don't think it would be so bad if it wasn't like also a mystery. Because I have the mystery of whether their name will even be correct and stuff. Sinan cannot perform mail operation. Okay, we're on Sinan. Oh my gosh, I just sit in the corner and cry. Okay, so the other method that we do, so the first one was everyone goes in a line and I trade 1 by 1. That one's not too bad, but does charge me credits to trade. However, everyone has to be on time or in the same place at the same time. I have to be online. They have to be online. They have to be on the same faction as me. They have to be physically in the same location as me, like we all go to Tatooine, you know? Ooh, I'm going to go on the character named Swtorista. Giveaway. Ooh, what a name. Swtorista, make a guild just for inviting people for giveaways and do the actual giveaway a month later. Not clunky at all. Yep. So in the past, another really fun thing we would do is we would invite everyone to a guild and then turn on the ability to withdraw 1 item from the guild bank. Only 1. And put a bunch of items in there. And so everybody would get 1. Everybody would get 1. It's sometimes called a guild scramble because you kind of had to be fast. In that if there's more people than the slots available, you wouldn't get anything. And more importantly, if you take your time to pick and choose exactly what you get, you may only get the least interesting items. So it's often just best to just scramble and grab something that vaguely looks good as fast as you can. And those are really fun and chaotic, and I honestly would totally do that again. Unfortunately, in addition to the economic changes, they made a intelligent if frustrating addition. Okay, let's try to send it to, what was it, Sinan? Send. Ooh la la. Let's go back up on my list. Where's my little list? Everybody was kung fu fighting. They would get a gift as long as they were fast as lightning. They made a change to the economy so that every mail that you send an item, every trade that you send an item, every time you sell something on the GTN, you would be taxed, and that would help remove credits from the economy. This is overall a... Why can't I copy paste? Well, this is overall a good thing for the economy and has helped a ton, and prices have dropped drastically in a very positive way. Oh, Becca Vale? Oh, Becca Valentine. Oh my gosh. The whole name didn't even paste. There we go. Becca Valentine. Player does not exist? What happened? Becca Valentine. TARDIS, did you spell it right? Is it all one word like that? Or am I putting it in wrong somehow? Yeah. Oh, you know what? It might have copy-pasted twice. That might have been the issue. Tyre Lauren, it says it also doesn't exist. Oh, man. Why am I having so much issue? Why Tyre Lauren not exist? You guys are wasting my 3 safe sends. Send? Becca Valentine? Oh, Becca Valentine got sent. Tyre Lauren was a failure. JC Michael, what have you done to me? Why don't you love me? Okay, let's see. Let's try Verison next. Who knows what will work and not work at this point? Who knows if I already sent Verison one and already forgot? Is there maybe a space in the beginning? Was that maybe what was causing the issue? No, that wasn't it. This player does not exist! Verison! Are you Imperial Side Starforge server? Did you spell it right? Did you put the apostrophe in the right spot? Oh my god, I could scream. This player does not exist. You guys suck so bad! Thanks for illustrating my point, though. I'll try and get the last couple you guys posted earlier, and then I'm not doing this anymore. I'm sorry. So the idea was we'd put everything in the guild bank, and you could go pick them all up. However, they did add a really kind anti-restriction, so that if you put items in the guild bank and remove them, they would not be taxed, which is great because it would suck to have to not be able to share resources easily between your guild members, because that's the whole point of a guild. So what they did is they made that exception, but they didn't want people just joining a guild called a trade guild and then trading right away. And it's not even between friends, it's just between 2 random people buying something and selling something, right? And so what they did is they added a 30-minute timer so that you could not use a guild bank until 30 days have passed after you join the guild. This is generally kind of annoying. Very annoying. Let's see. We got Verison. Is Shiza a name or a swear? I guess we'll find out. I know it is a swear, but I wonder if it's here. You get a random armor set because I ran out of pets. Cannot send mail to characters of the opposite faction. Okay, so you're either Republic side or you're just saying a bad word. Good for you. Okay, I think I'm good now, right? Oh, we have someone over on YouTube too. Crash. So we can send it to Crash. I don't have any pets left, but here's some free stuff. There you go, Crash Cash. Please don't make me ever do this game. Oh, Chance, you don't have to swap to Empire. Just give me your Empire name. Just give me your Empire name and spell it right. Same thing for JC Michael. Go double check your character name. Oh, you're on a call. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I got Verison earlier. Here you go, Kinkatas. I think it's not going to let me send anymore unless I swap characters again. Oh. No more, please. Please don't make me send anymore. This is my doom. This is the worst. Look at what's going to happen. It's going to prevent me from sending a mail. Oh, this player does not exist. Oh, somehow I missed the N. That was a my fault problem. Oh, it worked. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm leaving. No. I'm not giving away any more free stuff. I'm talking about the act of giving away free stuff. So we've now got all the by Montego. So the other thing we would do is we would have everyone join the guild bank, and then we do a guild scramble, and everyone got one basically random item. So unfortunately, now there's a 30-day restriction on the guild bank. That was the easiest and fastest by far, and the most kind of fair, I guess. So unfortunately, we can't do that anymore because of the 30-day timer. So I'm no longer left with any good ways to send you guys stuff that doesn't make me want to scream and shout and just be so absolutely upset and annoyed and angry. Like, oh, just it really... Vernesh. Oh my gosh. Vernesh, I'm pretty sure I sent you one, or do you have some Vars? Oh, it's just a different name. LOL. So I haven't found a really good way. I think the best way to do it right now is to potentially do the thing where everyone lines up and I trade them. I do them on, and then I just eat the credits, eat the 72+ million credit cost. But some items could cost like up to 50 million credits to trade, and I don't even know like which ones will be which. Putting trade tax on items traded to people is really stupid. It's not stupid, it's actually really smart. It's just frustrated for the side case of trying to give away items. Most commonly, people will be selling items when they're trading to somebody, you know? The 30 restriction solved a lot of problems. We had new people joining, then leaving because they couldn't get anything from it. Good, that's funny. What kind of jerk joins a guild just to try and take stuff and doesn't even know that there's a 30-day timer? LOL. Now our recruitment numbers are better as people are joining to have fun. Right, and actually good reason to join a guild and be a part of a guild, yeah. Not to get free garbage from the guild bank. I bet it also helped a lot of accidental scams that might have happened in the past. Captain Howdy? I hope you're happy. You're making me want to cry trying to send this stuff out. That one cost me... Captain Howdy? Did you put your name and it's not even your name? This character does not exist on this server. You're not getting anything. Why not give away items when people join you during group content? Oh yeah, Vicodin apps. Well, in operations, honestly, I'm giving you the organization of the team, and that's worth 1,000 times more than any items. I got other stuff to do. I do like to really give away items during special events, like my birthday is actually coming up, and I need to plan that. But the hard part is that it costs me credits to trade items, and I don't always know how much those credits are going to be. And last time I did that, I had to get a load of 500 million credits from a friend, which is not, what server? We're on Star Force, buddy. I ain't giving nothing out. You missed out. You're done. We're done. Oh my gosh. Exos hacking wants some free stuff too. I don't even know what you're gonna get at this point. I have something somewhere, everywhere, all at once. Here you go. It's gonna be a bronze mount. Are you ready for it? It's gonna come to your mailbox in exactly half an hour. And you better have spelled your name right. Oh, I missed an N at the end. That was my fault before I yelled at you. I checked myself before I wrecked myself there. There you go. Captain Howdy, did you just waste my time making me try and mail you something when you're not even on the same server as me? Come on, man. Come on, Howdy Captain. God. So now I hope you, no, you're fine. So that's, you could buy wings. Bringy, I don't want to buy wings. I could have bought... Back in the day, I used to be hella rich because I was playing the GTN and stuff like that. And I wasn't trying to collect literally every item in the game. Just most of them. So I really like giving stuff away. I do like trading it. I don't mind paying the credits as long as it's not an obscene amount, but some items have an obscene credit tax attached to them, sometimes because it's just an expensive item, other times because it's just funky, a little buggy, you know, not perfect. Still working out the kinks. What about putting random items in the GTN for 1 credit? I think that might be the trick to it. The only downside about that one is that... Didn't you just get 3 billion credits? Yes, but I'm about to spend a huge chunk of those. They go fast when you're trying to collect all the items in the game for the website. Like, every item that I need to buy on my shopping list is 100 million credits or more. So they're about to go bye-bye. I'm not going to have them for very long. If I have a ton left, then it shouldn't be a problem, but I don't think I will based on my budget. You can't put it for 1 credit? Oh, that's right, that's right. You can put it for like 1,000. And that's really funny because I was trying to get... Oh, man! I can't even list them for 1 credit. I forgot I already tried this and now I'm pissed off. Sorry. Deep calming breath. So I had a bunch of bronze weapons, and I was like, I'll just take these, and I'll sell them on the GTN for 1 credit. And then somebody can, you know, have it. And look, we'll do that right now. So I'm gonna list this item. Oh, that one's not a good one. It's too expensive. What's the cheapest, like, item on the GTN? Okay, Vigorous Battle Dual Saber. It's only worth 5,000 credits on the GTN. If I try and go and list it for 1 credit, it tells me, no, you will lose or receive no credits for the sale. So do I have to list it for 251? I have to find this random, like, arbitrary number that actually covers my cost. So like 300? There were some items I was trying to list that I couldn't literally list it as the lowest price because it wouldn't even like, it wouldn't even be the lowest price one because I couldn't make credit from it. Thank you for the early happy birthday. So the best I could do is list it for 300 credits. That's the best I could do. You guys would still be getting the deal, but whether you would even be able to find it or know about it, I don't know. So if we look up Vigorous Battle Dual Saber, now it's 300 credits. There you go. If you're on Starforge, go grab those. Moj says, that's how my wife and I trade items. We line up the GTNs at the same time, get everything proper, and then do everything fast so no one can snipe the item. Don't tell them that! That's currently the only workaround we have. Is it the list cost plus tax? Yes, but the tax changes based on the price of the item. Who sent me a mail back? The price, the tax... Oh, you guys, oh, the mail is you guys buying the items. So there you go. You can now try selling that random item for 4,000 credits. Thanks. I now have two. There we go. That paid my taxes. Okay, so now here's one that's actually worth a little bit more. Not a lot more, but a little bit more. Antique Sakura lightsaber. Oh, look at that. They're normally over 200,000 credits. Someone's selling it for 49,000. It's a really big discount. And hey there, King Sisu, for the very first time. Hi. Marco says, thanks for the gift. Yeah, enjoy. It'll be there in like a half an hour, give or take, on the character that you put in chat. Okay. I've seen historical sales for 1 credit. How does that work? My guess, JR, is there's a few items I know you can list without a tax, but I can't remember what they are. Or maybe it's just trade without a tax. Wait, I just got another mail. What was that? Potato! Oh my god. Thanks, Fringy. Okay, so let's try and list this item up for 1 credit. So if we try and list it for 1 credit, this one's worth around 50,000, give or take. But the historical data will put it up at higher at 200,000. So it says the listing fee is 250. So I think at the very minimum, most items could only be 250 credits or more. But if I try and put it at 250, it'll be like, sorry, I need to charge you 15 credits of tax. So if I try and put it at 265, then it's perfect. No, it's not. I have to put it 1 more than that. 266? What do you mean? You will lose or receive no credits in this sale. Oh, because the buyer's tax went up. 267. Total profit. 1 credit. Holy crap. The weapons you're looking for, are they new or old? They are the oldest cartel market items. The oldest cartel market weapons. They're just not as interesting or attractive as a bunch of the newer ones, and there's just so many of them floating around. They're actually pretty cute. There's nothing wrong with them. They just don't compete well visually with the newer ones, that's all. Okay, so I can sell this for 251 credits. So it is still a good deal. Not necessarily easy to find. Did someone already buy it? Yep, one of you guys picked it up because you saw what I was listing, right? So it's a lot of work. If I maybe just listed them for 500 credits and didn't have to fudge around. Let's try that really fast. The thing is, I just wanted to give stuff away for free. But I guess this is the next best thing, right? Okay, so 500. Can I do that? Yes, nice. 500. Now, the problem is if I go to the buy tab and I go to the newly listed, you'll see that I listed them really fast here. And the problem is anybody can see this tab. It's not just you guys. In addition, one player could then go and snap up every listing if they're fast at clicking. There's some of the first, sorry, not the first weapons, some of the first cartel stuff. Not the very first, to be clear. The very early, like, cartel pack ones. But then I don't have any guarantee that the items that I'm putting, at least this is a good way to get rid of them and get them to a good home. Oh my gosh, that was a... Can I undo that one? Is it too late? No. Okay, good. That one was not an invaluable one. Oh no. Oh, this one was fine. This one was 150,000 credits. I sell it for 500 credits. Somebody makes a really great deal. Serenity's unsealed lightsaber, though, that one's 4 million credits. And there's only one for sale. That one I should just sell. I'm gonna sell it for 3 million credits. I've gone mad with power. I need credits. So yeah, do you have a list? I'll look through my stash over in EU server so I can bring any if I have it. Like a list? Oh my gosh, Ursa, I'm so sorry. I understand what you're asking. You're asking, are any of the weapons that I need to buy for myself, not the ones that I'm looking up to give away. I'm so sorry. I got it. Hang on. So I think there was only a couple. What are you on? EU? Okay, so there was very importantly one that I could not find on either of the GTNs, and that was the one I would really, if it happens to be listed over there, I will happily pay you like, I don't know, like 200 million credits or something like that. And those were, I'm pulling up my like spreadsheet in the background here. Those were, what could I not find? I'm pretty sure there was a, like a, some type of, oh no, maybe not. It's fine. It's fine. Looks like it's good. Looks like don't worry about it. I have a bunch of old cartel box stuff. Nice. No, don't worry about it. Definitely sell it. Definitely sell it. It looks like now that I have the 3 billion credits, I can just buy it and I don't have to worry about sourcing it from random people. So now the next thing that I have to do is I made a list of items that I wanted to buy on the Starforge server. And since I have 3 billion credits, I can do that. Are you guys ready to watch my credits go bye-bye? That one just cost 135 million. This one's was 75 million when I last looked it up. Buy. Okay, I'm taking bets on how much credits I'll have left. If I had 3.8 billion, how much will I have left after I'm done my shopping list of weapons, new and rare weapons that I am missing? Ooh, 40 million. Oh, that one went down. Nice, I'll take it. Let's see. Next one, I'm taking guesses on how much I'll have left. 52 million. Good, good, good. Price didn't change. Oh my god. SIS service pistol. Boy, this one was super expensive. Oh, look at that. The price went way down. Awesome. Someone listed it for 89 million, but before that it was listed at 900 million. Thank goodness. I'm glad, because I was just planning to not buy that one because it was too expensive. Let's see. Starforge. I'm not telling you which ones I'm trying to buy so you don't snap them up and try to resell them to me at a higher price. But I will tell you, it's some of the lovely, lovely weapons that we looked up earlier today. I'll show you the list in a second, though. But yeah, so basically what I did is I looked how much they were on SWTOR. If they happened to be cheaper on SWTOR, then I bought them there. But I noticed about 90% of the items were cheaper on Starforge. Oh, this one went up in price, but only by 6 million. We're cheaper on Starforge, and my guess it's because there is more supply and more competition due to the amount of players on the server. That's my only real guess. Like more people playing Galactic Season, so more people opening boxes and getting rare items to sell on the GTN. More players with more cartel coins can buy items to resell them and stuff like that. That's my guess. Classic Swtorista tax? No! Oh, I already got that one. Oh, this one I really want. Hopefully it's still listed. Oh, good. Retractable training saber. I decided I'm going to use that as like, my character needs to hold 2 lightsabers to take good screenshots. Oh god, this one was an expensive one. 200 million credits for one of the mounts that I'm missing. Oh my god, buy money. Hidden jetpack? Whoa, no! This one went way Oh no, it wasn't listed on. Oh, I was supposed to buy that one on Satil Sean. The hidden chain jetpack is 550 million credits. Do you need the Sahara armor set? No, I don't need any armor sets except for the new Peerless one that just came out. If anyone has a hidden chain jetpack, I will drop exactly 250 million credits on that baby. If you want to sell it right here, right now. But don't buy it on the cartel market to sell it to me. Just like if you happen for whatever reason to have one, the hidden chain jetpack. Oh man, I can't believe that. I can't believe it. I thought I was gonna entirely complete my entire collection. Yeah, it's a cartel item, exactly. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I actually don't particularly like either. I know that's kind of crazy. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola. Where are my glasses? What happened to them? What did I do with them? They disappear? Oh, they're on the floor. I don't really drink either. Coffee tastes very bitter to me. I really like the way it smells. And Mr. Swtorista makes a lot of coffee. He likes doing like the pour over and the fancy coffee and stuff like that. And I like to smell it when he makes it. Love the smell. I used to work in a coffee shop and I didn't even like coffee then either. Tea is weird. Tea is like, I also like the smell of tea, but it never tastes like it smells. It tastes mostly like bitter water with a tiny bit of sad juice flavor. I wish I liked tea though. It seems very nice to enjoy tea. Coffee just seems like another addiction and I already got one. Soda is hard on the kidneys. Absolutely, soda is not good for me. It is my only vice, people. Listen, I don't drink a lot, rarely ever. I don't smoke of any variety. Mostly because I don't like the smell of either variety. I don't have any economical addictions. I don't gamble. I drink soda, okay? That's it. That's it. It's the only thing that keeps me going through the day. I'm sorry. Every time you guys subscribe to the channel or become a member in the YouTube channel, I literally take that money and I run to the grocery store and I buy half a liter of Coca-Cola and drink it in the spot. Do I? Bridgie, yes. Okay, you caught me. You caught me. Maybe a little bit of that here and there. If someone subscribes right now, I gotta go because I gotta go to the corner store and buy some soda. I stopped drinking coffee after going through caffeine withdrawal. It was horrible. Absolutely right. I'm never gonna shame anybody for like drinking coffee or whatever, but it is absolutely an addiction. Can have some crazy effects on your body. Whoa, careful with your spelling, whoever did that earlier. You can delete. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that one for you. That was a terrible misspelling there. That was I'm not reading that one out loud. Okay, so I'm showing you guys my spreadsheet here. You need to start drinking coffee, but I don't like the way it tastes. Hunter says, appreciate your videos. As a new player, they have helped me a lot. Hey Hunter, thanks so much for coming here and saying hi and that you like them. I really appreciate it. Help keeps me going. Really appreciate it. Tea is amazing, but you got to get the good stuff. So I don't think it matters. I think it's just the way my tongue tastes things. Things naturally taste more bitter, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Laputan says, I'm also new. Welcome, Hunter. That's so sweet. Hey, Laputan. Hey. Glad to see the experience story-wise is still the same as if I'd started years ago. I know. That's one of the things I like about the game is that you can jump in level 1 and you'll have this beautiful leveling experience and you don't have to worry about the fact that you are jumping in so late. Oh, you're playing Commando Trooper. Very nice. Zivin says, are you able to mail the items? If you want to do the giveaway, you can make a wheel of people's names. Yes, so I like giving away items. I often don't even use a wheel. If I have enough items, I just give it to anyone who wants to participate. The hard part is just the mail system is not conducive to sending them out and gets really, really frustrating for me. Oh, look at that. And Axe says, hey, Swtorista and JR, how are you? I have been enchanted by KOTOR 2 completely recently. Oh man, KOTOR 2 is such a great game. Such a good story. Such a good character arcs, I guess you could say. Character conversations. Really like it. So I was able to pick up a whole bunch of these items here. 98. Oh, 98 ended up being the price. And I'll check. Oh, Darth Vindicans ended up being that one from that bundle I didn't buy. And the only one I couldn't find was a hidden chain jetpack. And I didn't end up needing to buy this one. Okay, so if I add these together... Oh, no! I spent... Holy crap. How much credits do I have left? That can't be right. Oh, okay, so I did not spend this one because I bought it on the other server. Got it. Hang on. There was one other I bought on the other server. Serpent's Tongue. Had that one. Hang on. It was Darth Knolls, Serpent's Tongue, and... That's it. Okay. Let's sum these up. I spent 1.8 billion credits, I think. If the math's mathing up, that's what I spent. Oh my god. So I still have 2.5 billion left. And I should probably claim my items from the GTN. Here's all the new items that I got. Ooh, ow, ooh. Hey, there's Aka. Hey guys, is starting SWTOR nowadays is a free-to-play player a good experience? Hey, there's Ak. I've got some great news. I just very recently updated my Is SWTOR Worth Trying as a new player guide and video. Like, I literally updated it like last month. So if you want a really up-to-date, in-depth, like 17 minutes type of guide, that's where you want to go check out. If you want a quick answer, the quick answer is yeah, the leveling experience and the cinematics are really cool and by far the best part of the game. And that starts at level 1 even as a free-to-play player. You get to see the cinematics in exactly the same way as a subscriber. Why are you in a buying spree? So what am I up to? I am working on Swtorista.com/weapons. And I think I now have collected every cartel market weapon. Oh, here's the one I was having trouble finding. Can't find this. Here, who was the player who was asking about it? I remember their name was Urza, right? Urza, if that was you who was asking, Fearless Buccaneer Vibroblade was the one that I couldn't find. And I just remember there's one more I need to buy on the GTN. I couldn't find that one on either server. My guess... Sniper rifle. Oh, yeah. My guess... is because it wasn't you, my bad. I tried. I'm sorry. Can't scroll up and chat that far. Oh, I see it. No, it's for sale. It wasn't for sale when I was trying to look it up the other day. Okay, no, we're good. Whoever was asking that, please ignore a message. I got it. No, I got it. We got it. Sold. Done. Awesome. Sold. Finished. Ignore. I believe I have now found every cartel market weapon I was trying to get, and shockingly, the only thing it took was a generous grant of 3 billion credits from another player. Oh my god. Bitter bean water. We have King who says, I just realized, in spite of stopping by the Swtorista stream more than a few times over the years, I always say it as Star Warista in my head. I've got some great news. King, this name was never meant to be pronounced out loud. It was never ever meant to be something that like was said. It wasn't even meant to be a name or a username. What I needed was I was creating a fashion site. This was the first iteration of the armor site that no longer actually exists because it was so bad I had to delete it from scratch. And I needed a folder name. So I said jokingly, I actually said it to a couple friends, and I even said it to Mr. Swtorista, and that was before I even was mwah with him. Awesome. Oh, why was that banned? That's okay. Oh, I should just use these. That would be great. And I said, oh, it'd be funny if it was SWTOR plus Fashionista. Swtorista, there's my folder name. And then I was talking about the Swtorista project once it was actually up, and people like started referring to me as Swtorista, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? I've made a terrible mistake. So now we're here. I love when you raid someone and they stumble on your name. I feel so bad. Because my stupid name, it's not like I picked it to be pronounceable or anything like that. If I was picking a name, I would pick one that's actually meant to be said out loud, not a acro portmanteau. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Calvin says, I drink coffee all the time. I have to water it down, though. My brain damage requires certain things. I'm not allowed but one soda every now and then. Some of the ingredients can cause seizures. Yeah, you got to be very careful. Do you have a favorite drink that you like to drink that isn't something you have to worry about? Like, how's juice for you? I really like juice a lot. I like fruit juices. I always keep them in like my fridge and hunt for good deals for them at the grocery store, buy them. And sometimes when I find a good deal of like the bottled juices, I'll buy like 10 of them and just keep them in the cupboard. Mr. Swtorista is like, why do you always buy so much? And I'm like, I don't know when it's going on sale again, okay? I know where my priorities lie here. So why am I collecting all of the weapons here? Why am I going on a buying spree? The main reason is because someone gave me a bunch of credits because they were retiring from the game, which is, you know, the real reason here, the real. However, what I'm collecting them for, the reason I'm trying to collect everything in the game is to take pictures for the website. I'm making really good progress on Swtorista.com/weapons, and this is something that existed before, but it wasn't very up to date for a long time, and it wasn't very complete. I was mainly focusing on weapons and stuff that had a very specific way to get them without any randomness involved, and that you could get a very specific way, like go to this vendor or do this achievement or do this event and you'll get it without any runaround. I got sneeze. Calvin says, I love my milk. Oh my gosh, I drink chocolate milk religiously as well. That's my normal morning go-to drink. I've been drinking soda lately because we ran out of moo milk, or rather not moo milk, almond milk, because I can't drink normal milk because it makes me sick. Okay, this is bound. I should probably just open it. I'm running out of place in my bank again. Oh, for goodness gracious. These things happen sometimes. Let's see if I can make some little bit of room. And I think I need to maybe buy some dyes, but I'm not entirely sure what I need or don't need right now. But it looks like, here, let's open this random little cartel box. Does the person character modeling the weapons have to be you? So for my specific project and the way I do my project, the answer is yes. So the reason is because if you take a look at SWTOR fashion armor and you go to like any of the pages, you'll see these are all random sizes. She tried to kind of vaguely keep the same format, but if there was something cool, she would zoom in on it. Oh, that did not work. Zoom in on it. Let's see if we could find like a newer one. Maybe if I go cartel market. And what if I go to like the last page? Would that be newer ones? Okay, here's Winter Outlaw. So you can see there. Oh, what did I click? Sorry. You can see there's all kind of like random entries and stuff like that. Some of them she posted the dyes, some of them she didn't. This one she decided to put close-ups of each of the pieces on a female character. And if I had to do that, I would just die. I wanted to do things in a really semi-automated, very consistent manner. So when you compare two different pieces, for the most part, and this goes for weapons too, when you compare two different pieces, you can really see the difference between them. So for example, if I open up this agents, and that works, yeah. Open up this one and this one. And if I look at them literally side by side, oh, hang on. Refresh. Why didn't it show up on this page? You can see them side by side and you can see exactly the differences. You can see that it's the exact same shape, the exact same size, but different colors. Like when you compared things, I wanted it to be 1-to-1. So I always use the same character body shape when I can. I always use the same pose. I always take the same screenshots. The downside is I don't have some zoom ins of things like wrists and boots and stuff that are partially hidden, but it's the best I can do. Because I do that, we can also have some awesome filters. Like if I filter for like belt or helmet, I have that. And with even the newer system that I've made for it, it auto crops them for me once I upload the screenshots, which is just amazing in terms of being able to actually get things done. Because unlike SWTOR Fashion, this is not my only project. I also write guides and make videos. I have to make the website and blah, 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 blah. And so you can see the big difference between the entries like this that have just the little thumbnail and the fully automated ones. So the way I do that is by having my character exactly centered in the screen, exactly the same zoom in and zoom out every time, exactly the same body shape, exactly the same body type. Yeah, I had like gender, sex of the character. And then for the weapons, I'm also building that same automated system. So I have to basically go to the same, let's see if I can find one that's a newer screenshot. The Briars one is. I go to the same location every time. I angle my character exactly the same. I zoom in exactly the same. And then as long as I name my files and upload them, it will auto crop them for me and auto upload them to the correct entry on the website based on the name. So that's why it has to be mine. Yeah, it has to be mine. That's why I try and get everything specifically myself. Whew. You got me into taco milk? Oh my God. JR, don't die. Don't die. Oh, what did I get? I got probably the least expensive item I could have possibly gotten. I'm gonna claim it right into my inventory. Okay, so I think do you guys want to go check out some of those weapons I bought? Let's go see. Let's go unlock our collection, Silowell. Jake over on YouTube says, appreciate your videos so much. I've been playing for roughly 5 years now and find myself coming back to the game. It's comfort game, so to speak. You've helped so much. Oh, welcome back to your comfort game. That's really sweet. Yeah, I absolutely know a lot of players who like have their favorite game. They will go play other stuff, but eventually kind of wander back. And I think SWTOR seems to be one for many people as well. I think it has to do with the fact that you can play it very casually if you want to. You can just go run around and do your story or whatever. You don't necessarily have to be doing anything difficult or time consuming if you don't want to. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to pop into my stronghold and I have to make sure to return to this location or it's annoying. Bless you. I love my milk. My only trouble in this game, says Laputin, is finding people for non-single player things as a free-to-play player. Hey, I've got some great advice for you, actually. So yeah, so you are currently a free-to-play player, guilds. You can't run operations, but pretty much everything else you can run except for maybe master mode, flashpoints. However, you may have trouble, and many people do in general, have trouble finding other people to play with, just like kind of overall, not even necessarily free to play. What I recommend is to join a guild, especially a guild that kind of focuses on conquest or leveling or casual play or community play, because they're more likely to be running the types of content that you can run. For example, you can do world bosses. You could do Sparks of War Conquest. You could do Liabilities Conquest. I know those might not make sense. I'm just saying they're group activities you could go along for. You could do any Datacron hunting events they happen to be doing. You can obviously do Flashpoints for 4 people, not huge group stuff. You can do Uprisings, which just actually came out for free to play for your lower level characters. And of course, you can always find people just to level with. If you need a list of things you can do, I think I've got that in free-to-play tips. But if you're looking for people to do them with, I highly, highly, highly recommend the group finder, the guild finder, which I've also just linked for you in chat. And here's a list of things you can do if you just need some ideas. I forgot what assistance I was looking for at the time, but I came across your channel about 2 or 3 years ago. Loved it ever since. Aha, Obsidian, that's awesome. I'm imagining you like Googled something and it came up. If so, that's awesome. Or you searched for it in YouTube. Have you collected all the dynamic encounter drops yet? So I purchased the armors on the GTN, the pieces that I was missing, because I wanted to take pictures for the armor site. I want the snow cap decoration. I need it. Haven't gotten kitty cat yet? No. But I also haven't been farming the dynamic encounters. I haven't even finished the achievements yet, which I really want to do. I was going to do that today, but I literally spent too long buying stuff. I was shopping and yakking. I hate SWTOR, but I sold my soul and the price was to play this damn game forever. Sorry, stuck here now. Aw, Winter says you have the front page on the internet for SWTOR community and tips. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Winter. That's right. I don't get the chance to play SWTOR all that much, but I still watch your videos because of how you present your videos, and I get hyped up for updates I may never get to enjoy. Yeah, I never expected that. I never expected that, Templar, to have people watch the videos who were not currently playing, and it always kind of like breaks my brain a little bit because I specifically like, I'm not making them as like advertising for the game. Like I'm literally making them for, ow, I just hit myself with my hands. I'm making them for like other players who want to know what's coming up. But a lot of people message me saying like, I watch your videos, but I don't actually play SWTOR. Or I used to play it and I don't play it anymore. I just watch it to keep up with things. And it kind of like cracks me up. You're down to 9 mil. This is just a different character. This is just my, this is, yeah, Bringy actually. Yeah, this is my legacy bag. I told you I spend them. I spend them as soon as I get them. Do you have a full collections unlock, sir? Because that's what I'm going for. So let's take a look at some of the lightsabers we picked up just for fun. Just for fun. I do think I need to clean this up a bit. I think these are all my ones from Galactic Seasons that I was taking screenshots of earlier. Ooh. Full. I need to make sure not to delete the Kingpin ones. Oh, I may have. Oh, too late. Oh. Whoops. No time to cry about it. Cry later. Cry now. I didn't want to delete those. Oh, well. Oh, they're right here. I didn't delete them. Hooray. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I don't think I have much more than 9 million on my other characters, to be honest. I might have like, I think I have like 100 million kicking around on my main character. Maybe if I'm lucky. I don't actually know. I don't know anymore. Okay, that's looking a little less messy. We can take a little sneaky peeky at these. Let's go see some of those cool ones we just bought, these expensive ones. Do you have guides for PvP or know of a good place to look? Hey, Stone Bison. Okay, so for PvP classes, I really liked Mark Biggs's guides. The way he explains things with both humor and a decent amount of conciseness. They're about 30 minutes long for different classes. I really enjoyed watching them. Like I watched a whole bunch of them, honestly, just for fun at one point. Like I was trying to kind of learn some classes. But for Val, oh my God, Bridgie. At first I was like, is this an AI deepfake? And then I was like, wait, no, this is real. I was so confused because I didn't realize he was actively playing right now. Also, he has more of a beard than he used to. Another one that people like is Cease Faith. It's a YouTube channel. And there's another one, if you Google SWTOR Ivano, it comes up. I always forget the exact name. Yeah, he's on your raid team. Right, I got that. That's what Val said. I was like, oh, that makes more sense. Yes, I was like, how? First off, I thought he wasn't playing. Second off, how the hell does he know Val? You're on the raid team together. Perfect. Done. Okay, so here's some of the newer weapons that I went and picked up on my buying spree. So here's Darth Null's lightsaber. So some of these are going to be not very necessarily interesting, but they're like lore heavy. Oh. How do I... Oh. That's a pretty slick looking lightsaber right now. And so this is why I have to be the one taking this screenshot. And wonderful idea that I had was if I equip the retractable blade, okay? That one's a really fun one. Hang on. And I put in the offhand slot. There was a bunch of lightsabers that I could only get one copy of. For example, just random, obscure, whatever lightsabers that it was not worth trying to actually get a second copy of. And I was like, what should I put as my second, the thing in my second hand? Like that should be, that would be like less, you know, distracting. And I was like, this is perfect. This little pokey stick. So this is Darth Null's lightsaber. I'm actually really curious if it changes color with the crystal. It's like color crystal. Let's put a beautiful pink crystal in there. I'm just normally I would do this a little more efficiently. I have like a whole process for it. Oh, look at that. I like it showing through the thingy. I also found a way that I can zoom in just one more. It's a little janky. There we go. And I can zoom in this much. And like, look at that. Doesn't that make for an amazing screenshot for the website? Oh, is it an extra long blade? Hang on, let's compare it to like another random one. Here's the Gothic Master's lightsaber. Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, and it has the lightning built into it. Ooh la la. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize it had an extra long blade. So one nice thing about the website is the way I have the screenshots cropper, I guess you could call it, set up, is I have it take one screenshot up close so you can see the handles, and then one screenshot farther away. So hopefully you should be able to see the super super ridiculously long. That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay. And for PvP guides in general, if you're just learning the basics of PvP, like how does PvP work? How do you queue up? What kind of rewards can you get? How does PvP seasons work, which is currently running right now? How do the different war zones work for PvP? I do have guides about that because I feel confident in teaching the basics, just not the high-end skillful play, you know? Hey there, Dre. Hi. Oh, look at that. Deep Fried House says, can confirm, still watch daily despite not playing since I got my ultra widescreen. That's awesome. That makes me happy. That's so funny. Marco says, I'm stuck on the 8-member group mission on Macab. Can't find anyone to join. Hey, Marco, I think what you've run into is what's called an operation, or a single boss operation. I believe what you're doing may be called Taboral's Courtyard. Unfortunately, unlike other quests in the game, you're not going to randomly find people to group up for it, unfortunately. I would recommend just not worrying too much about it or dropping it. Yeah, golden chicken is what we like to call it. We run it sometimes on stream, but there's not even a lot of reason to as a longtime player. So in general, when you put together an operation group, it has to be a group that can complete it. And so people don't just randomly put them together. They can take a long time, especially if people are just running around like golden chickens. If you were put in charge of Broadsword, what major changes would you make SWTOR to bring people back to the game? Hey there, Charlie. I know sweet fudge all about video game marketing, about video game development, about budgeting a team, about... So I've come to realize, I remember when I was younger, I used to say things like, I would do this, I would do that. But now I'm just like, God, there's so much I don't know. There's so much behind the scenes stuff that I'd never be able to figure out. Like, maybe all these things that I think would work wouldn't work in the first place and would be a waste of time. Maybe all these things I want to do, they couldn't do with the engine or developer team that they have. Or most likely, all of the things that I want to do, they don't have the budget for, because they'd have to hire like 40 more developers to get it out in a reasonable amount of time. And then the game's budget doesn't actually allow for that. And like, oh my God. So I wouldn't even say, I have a wish list of things I'd love to see, but I would never claim to say that they would be like financially viable or not. Like some things I'd really love to see are like difficulty level for leveling up with more rewards. Another thing I'd really like to see is some type of collection system for armor. And third, the one I'd really like to see is a wedding expansion where you get to marry your companion and you spend all your cartel coins on the color of the bows on the back of the chairs, and it's repeatable every day, every hour if you want to. Yeah, that's the 3 things that I would add to the game. I don't know if they would ever be useful or not, but that's what I want added. Yeah. I think anyone who I do read a lot of posts saying BioWare should do that. How do I get a hold of a BioWare broadsword so I can tell them ideas that'll actually be good for the game? And I'm like, why? For like specific problems in the game, I think players can give really good feedback and advice. So for example, when the first Galactic Seasons came out, people gave a lot of feedback and it changed the way it worked a lot. So I think players are great at giving like specific feedback, but I think players honestly don't know any better than anybody else about what would be good for the like the overall player base. Like TARDIS here is like, devs don't listen for nothing anymore. Is it that they don't listen, or they don't have the resources to actually implement any of the changes, or are your ideas dumb and so they just don't do them? Like there's lots of things like bug fixes. Like we report bugs on the PTS and they make it into live and we're really frustrated. But the answer is probably they didn't have the resources or time to fix it, honestly, which sucks. Womp. The team's not, I wouldn't say they're small, but they're not anywhere near the size of other game studios for sure. Yeah. Follow bug being the worst? What's the follow bug? Like, for example, the companion. People kept saying, my companions are dying when they get off the speeder. And they fixed it. That's pretty cool, you know? Uprisings... new specific feedback. Uprisings are just not good. That's fine, but now hair is tied behind doing a lot of them. Boo earns. I wasn't saying boo, I was saying boo earns. Phantom, you're lucky. You're in a guild. Just run with your guildmates. They're probably fun that way. Uprisings in the group finder. I don't know yet. We'll see. See, Urza says, I just want them to fix the terms of service agreement thing. Right. And I'm sure they'd love to fix that. And I'm sure every time they log into the game themselves to play on their own secret characters, they get annoyed by it too. Like, you know? You want to see something on the site that's driving me nuts right now? Swtorista.com/decorations. There is a search bar for decorations specifically. It has filters and stuff like that. And I can't figure out what happened to it or where it went. And it's my own freaking website. And I don't have the resources right now to fix it because I'm busy writing about how to get Bessie skins and how to do dynamic encounters. And I'm busy transferring characters over and stuff like that. So I kind of, from a developer perspective, I very, very clearly understand the idea of I have X amount of time and X amount of people working on the project. In this case, it's mostly just me, with Zach a bit on the side. He's been actually doing really, really a lot just the last couple of days because we had an update. So basically spreadsheeting galore. But that still goes true whether you have one person or 20 people or 500 people. You still only have X amount of people. I should hire another Swtorista. You should try searching for it. Oh no, I have. I've looked for it. I tried looking for it on stream one time. And I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Okay, so this lightsaber is really nice, actually. This Darth Maul's lightsaber. Oh, baby Toyota. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a second copy into my inventory because these ones are nice and I can take multiple screenshots of them because... or have one in each hand because you can get free copies on the character you originally claimed it on. So that's a nice thing for we're dual wielders. So if you want super long, ridiculous lightsaber, Darth Maul's lightsaber is the trick. And if you put a color crystal in there, you can actually see the little lightning effects way better. It was a bad search bar joke, I know, but it makes me upset. Ninja says, for what it's worth, I have been crazy busy with work since the dynamic encounters dropped, and having guides available was a godsend. Oh, I'm glad to hear, because the dynamic encounter guides are kind of a mess. Like, I did a bunch of work on them, but, like, I got distracted and I never went back to them. They'll eventually get updated again, and a bunch of bugs got fixed, so I should probably go and add those too. That was my agenda for today, but maybe we'll do it tomorrow because I spent spent all my money today. Moriko says, I haven't played in years. Is it best to just build a new character to learn all the changes? Yes. So Moriko, coming back to the game and kind of feeling overwhelmed is a really common thing that people say that they experience. Oh my gosh, Moa Jade, that's been on the error list forever. Moriko, making a level 1 character is a really great way to ease back into the game. Can I flag an issue with subscription? 1 month recurring is more expensive than 2 month recurring, and the 6 to 9 month bundle only offer cents, pennies in terms of saving. Hey Trey, can I ask what country are you in? I'm wondering, they recently changed the currency conversion stuff, and I'm wondering if you got an issue somewhere along the way. So if you are subscribed to the game, Dre, try typing /bug in game. And you can write it in there. If you found something that looks really funky, that's the easiest way to submit something. Otherwise, you can send it. I think you could try support@SWTOR.com. You're in UK? Oh, interesting. Is it showing you the price in euros or pounds? Weird. Yeah, there was definitely some that were a bit funky, and they're still kind of adjusting them. But yeah, if you see something weird, send it in. Okay, next up on the list of things that we bought today is the Etched Dueler's lightsaber. Wait, what is that? Oh, that was the one I had before, I see. Oh my goodness. Being ridiculous. Darth Nulls, and then Blade Master Centennial Shoto, Refined Mentors. Here's an actual new one. Here we go. Making a big mess of things. Ooh. Oh, I'm going ooh because of the color of the lightsaber, but that would be replaced with a lightsaber crystal anyway. It's okay. I can zoom in a little more, right? Yeah. It's really funky. It doesn't always work. Hang on. Ah, there we go. It's like one more than you can zoom in with your scroll wheel, as far as I can tell. It's okay. I don't really care about lightsaber hilts most of the time, just because they are so small that I feel like I can't see them. So why should I spend money on them? You know? Oh, okay. But the Burning Embers lightsaber and the Lotus Blade, those ones are, I guess they're unique enough that I can see the difference. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. That's pretty nice. Devoted Disciples. I don't know what this one is. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. I don't know what that one's supposed to be based on. Serpent's Tongue. Oh, this one's a vibroblade. This one's clearly very different. Hilts are all about the ignition sound. Right, I don't even have that on right now. I have the sound off. Right now, I'm just taking screenshots. Sound will be a project for a later day. Oh, that one's actually pretty nice. What is this one? This one is the Fearless Buccaneers. Oh, that's actually the newest one that just came out. And then there's the little guy right here. This guy is so cool. This weird stick. I didn't think I would like it at first, but it's called the Retractable Training Saber. It's not the one. I thought at first it was the one kind of based on the Arkan romance scene, because they added that to the cartel market, but it's not. It's its own thing, and I think it's meant to be like a unique take on the training saber that you get at the beginning of your story. But like, it's pretty cool because look, unlike it doesn't become a sword. It doesn't stay as a sword. It goes back up into the hilt. Bye, Enchanted. Have a great day. Yeah. What's the 3 billion credits in the stream title? I got given the gift of a player's retiring inventory, and I finally got to go spend some of it. So we went weapon shopping for the website. So basically what I'm working on right now is I'm working on filling up the weapons database with pictures. Oh, I typed it wrong. Pictures of these weapons, and that little grant is gonna go a long way. Thank goodness. Now I gotta figure out, what do I do with 2.5 billion credits? What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna sit on them and do nothing with them, I think, because that's what I always do, right? All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We're gonna go see who else is streaming right now. We're gonna visit someone playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, see who is online. And we will go and you can continue earning your drops. Let's see. I feel like we visited that player before, but I can't remember. We're gonna go see Kitty Kisses. I'm gonna go see Kitty Kisses, Raid. See Kisses. Bye, have a great day. See ya. Bye, have a great day. See ya.